What's up, guys, and welcome to my new and pretty much final Mechromancer build. Unless another level cap ever comes out, which probably won't happen, but who knows. But yes, this is my Voltaic Anarchist build. Now, the thing about the Voltaic Anarchist build is it's basically if you were to put, well, somewhat, it's basically somewhat if you were to like put Daughter of Thor and Chaotic Anarchist together. So you get the anarchy bonuses and the shock bonuses and do some serious work. Now before I stated that I liked my Chaotic Anarchist better than the Daughter of Thor. Well, now I like the Voltaic Anarchist better than the Chaotic Anarchist. And this is the build I'll probably be rocking with my Mechro from now on. Now, Daughter of Thor, I said I may update that. It's fine the way it is. I can't really see like what else I could do with it. If you want to mess around with the skills, then that's all for you. But I'm gonna leave it how it is. Chaotic Anarchist got its update, and I'm pretty much done with updating any builds. So now I just want to get out the new ones for you. I will be getting another Zero build and hopefully a Commando build or two out for you guys before the next DLC hits. So you could have like, if you want to use like one of my builds for like your specific character for the DLC to really like run and rock through it, then you can. But anyway, let's get into the build here. Now I'll show you what I use during the video, and I'll show you some recommended equipment. I use an onslaught blaster, and when you 3-burst this, it shoots the 3-burst, but it shoots 3 bursts of 3 bullets, like 1 in the middle and then 2 on the sides. So if you manage to miss one of those, close enough will make it bounce around and like hit someone for you. So I thought this was pretty good. I like the Dolly techs the best because they seem to have the most power to them. So I went with a Doll shock blaster. Binary Ruby, shock, just if I needed health, I could get it. But I didn't really need to use it too often. Now this right here, this in the shield, the transformer, I'm about to show you in a second. This is what, like, if you could get these exact things, like a practicable shock slow hand and a transformer, you will like wreck everything. And especially if like 100 anarchy and above, you'll just destroy. It's crazy. Now the practicable slow hand, it's a moxie weapon, so it will heal you for a percentage of the damage you do. I don't know what percentage that is. I haven't done a guide on this gun yet. I haven't got it to drop on camera, but yeah, this is a good gun. It really works rather well. And if it's practicable, it shoots 3 E-Tech like shotgun blasts instead of 1, so it's really good. And a Doll like shock plasma caster, this worked out pretty well. I like this. I do really like the Dolls like better as E-Techs. Here, the transformer. Now the reason these two work so well together is, as you can see, it immunity to electrocution. So you can just run up to people and just shoot them in the face with this and not have to worry about getting hurt by the electric blasts. You could like shoot at your feet, shoot at the ground. That's the same thing, but still, you. Anyway, and you also have a 33%. Well, it'll be somewhere around 30% chance, depending on what you get, to absorb bullets. So you could absorb some of your shotgun bullets back, which is pretty nice, especially since it isn't E-Tech. It does use consumed ammo. Well, it doesn't say that on the card here, but I'm pretty sure it does. Or maybe it's just 3 for times 3. Probably that. And the thing about this, there's more than your eye can see. That is obviously a Transformers reference, but that basically means that any electrical damage you take will recharge the shield. So if your shield's down, pop yourself in the feet with the slow hand here, and you'll gain full shields. It is crazy. Now don't shoot again when you have full shields, because then it'll break the shield, which is a problem. Legendary Mechromancer class mod, can't go wrong with that. Boosts a lot of skills. Bone of the Ancients for shock. This is max stat. Sticky Longbow Quasar, just because I like to get them all together, and this is always shock. So if you get one, it's gonna be shock. What else would work? Thunderball Fists. Thunderball Fists would probably do some work. We don't even need to talk about the shock Norfleet. You know how that's gonna do already. Practicable conference call, you know, shock. Doesn't have to be practicable, but practicable helps. You can use a striker to gain up anarchy stacks. If you want to slag people, use a slagga. Shock Pimpernel with a gentleman's prefix. This thing's a beast. If you could pick one of these up, you should. Little Eevee, also very nice. Severe Kitten would work well for low anarchy, like under 100. Maybe like under 80 or so. But it works rather decently if you can't get anything else. And, you know, this is a quest reward, so it's easy to get one of these. Your slow hand's gonna be healing you most of the time, so you don't really need an electric leech. But if you do have one, I guess it'll work out in a tight situation. A Stormfront. A Stormfront works rather well. It does a good amount of damage with this build, and you could like pull out your ruby and have it heal you, so that works out pretty well. Black Hole, you know, it's shock. It got that huge, awesome shock nova, and it pulls them towards you to hit them with the shock nova, so it works out pretty well. And that's the gear. Now the build. As you can see, none of these go all the way down. These all intertwine with each other. Alright, let's start over here. Anarchy, obviously. 4 out of... Not 4 out of 5. No, 4 out of 4. Well, I have 9 out of 4. But, you know, you need all the points in here to get down the tree. Pre-shrunk Cyberpunk. You know, boost your Anarchy stack cap. I never really get too high because I run on enemies. But, you know, if you can get there, then that helps. It really does. Robot Rampage, 1-pointer. Death Trap spins around, does a flurry of attacks. Pretty awesome. I don't really need blood-soaked shields. Typecast Ironclast, 24% chance to gain an additional stack of Anarchy. Now, if there's a 1 out of 1 anywhere, which, you know, probably you wouldn't want to put one in Shock and Awe. I just like it because it looks cool. And you want to put in, like, one of these 4 out of 5s, that'll work. Or put it wherever you want. That'll work, too. But... yeah, I'm just saying what works for me. So yeah, you get a 24% chance to gain additional Anarchy stack. You get that up to 30. Discord's very nice because if you accidentally reload, you won't lose all your Anarchy stacks. Plus, if you do accidentally reload, you could use the fire rate, accuracy, and health regeneration to your I can't think of the word. It'll help you. There we go. That'll work. Rational Anarchist, you know. You get 1 stack of Anarchy and it'll basically instantly turn to 25. So it's a good start-off boost, it is. Another thing with the Discord, if you're discording and like using a Moxie weapon like the Slow Hand, you can get some pretty insane health regeneration. And if your clip is full and you're discording, and let's say you throw a Stormfront with a Moxie weapon in your hand, you'll probably just get instant health, like all the way. I didn't try it, but it probably would happen. Mylan. You know, gets resistance to shock damage. You don't really need that, but the shield capacity is nice. It really is. You don't really need, like I said, if you're using the Transformer, the shock damage resistance doesn't really apply to you unless your Transformer is down, then that's where it would help, I guess. But I just do it for the shield capacity. 10 out of 5 and more pep. You know, give you a better electrocute chance. The other elements don't really matter. I just like it because I didn't want to put anything in Shock Storm or Strength of 5 Gorillas or Electrical Burn, so I needed to get down the tree. So this was my best bet. The Stare, it's a 1-pointer, you know. A fire laser from his eyeball, that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. Shocking. Ow! 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 Like I said, I like it because it looks cool. It doesn't really do too much, but this would probably be something you may want to put in one of these 4 out of 5s. But, you know, I like it, so I went with it. Evil Enchantress, a higher elemental effect damage. So that's 30% for 5 out of 5. That works well with my all the electricity. And I didn't say Maya, I said my, and then pause, and then Just clearing that up there, because it sounded like I said Maya for a sec. 1-2 boom. This, you know, Death Trap ability, the Orb of Energy, and then you shoot it. Huge damage. You can do insane damage with this. So I recommend that. Wires don't talk. You get shock and electrocute damage. You know, 15%. What's the difference between shock and electrocute damage? It's the same thing, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's a 15%. Why not? Don't really need any interspersed outburst. And you don't really need Make It Sparkle either. Neither of those really help you. Close enough, because close enough is just one of the best skills the Mechromancer has. Probably like one of the best skill. Basically, like it's not the best, and maybe second or third best, but it's great. Having your bullets ricochet and your E-Tech bullets ricochet, that really helps. 10 out of 5 in cooking up trouble, because when your magazine is full, you regenerate 4.0% of your maximum health per second. So, you know, I need to keep. I tend to like need to keep my health up. Well, you'll see in the gameplay, my health goes down quite a lot. This is something you put 1 point in if you want. Usually I do, but I didn't put it here. I mean, the fire rate would be nice. It would be pretty nice, but since I'm using dolls, the fire rate wouldn't really go up since it's like 3 bursts. You have to keep pressing the trigger. And the slow hand doesn't really matter. It doesn't have too big of a clip. Neither with the ruby. So I didn't put anything. Buck up. I used to use buck up, but you know what? Death trap. He restores it while I'm down. And he gets in front of me and like stops me from killing somebody. So I rather just not have it so he goes and kills somebody while I'm down to get me back up. And plus it only goes for 30% of my shields. So why would I put it? If you want to put it, go ahead. Fancy mathematics. You get negative 70% shield recharge delay, which is great. And shield recharge rate up to 60%, which is great. This is a pretty great skill to have. And you want your transformer up all the time. If it does happen to go down, then this will help you out. Don't need potent as a pony. Don't really need maximum health. Upshot robot, you know, death trap's nice to have in most situations, so why not? It was a 1 pointer. And explosive clap, because this thing is insanely powerful. And it's a 1 pointer, so why not? And that's pretty much the build. Like I said, if you want to take something off the 1 pointers and put them in here, or if you want to put in something else, like, you know, one of these that have boosts or something, then go for it. I'm just showing you what works for me. This has been my Voltaic Mechromancer build, and there's my badass rank, in case you're wondering. Another thing, for all of my subs, you know of High Scarlet. You do. Have you missed them? Well, you get to listen to them again. They're new. Well, not them. Him. High Scarlet's a single person. You get to listen to his new song, Maniac, right now, in a few seconds, as soon as I stop talking. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the build, and hope you enjoyed the gameplay as well, and I will see you guys later.